Because on the federal law, these guys supposed to have done all this archaeology inventory. So right now, the state is pissed off at me in county because I bringing in the feds for show that they're not following the guidelines. And that's why they're sending you guys here to me because they know, you know what I mean? But I telling you guys why I doing what I'm doing. I just trying to make the state and county. This is my thing. They like claim this state of Hawaii is America. Let's uphold U.S. federal laws. Because in U.S. federal law, the Hawaiians get their own separate jurisdiction and right in the U.S. level, not in the state and county level. So right now, all my issues from now on the state and county, because right now this issue I give with you guys is state and county level. I'm only gonna cry federal law from now on. And then once I get in federal court, that's when international law applies. The problem is all the past uncles, they say state and county issues, cry international law. You look like an idiot doing that. That don't apply in state and county courts. Federal law applies in state and county courts, not international. But you get how federal court gotta comply with international. So just so just so you guys know, like, fuck, I try to feel like you guys see where I'm coming from. That's what I'm trying to do. I like you guys think I'm just making trouble on purpose. No. I think you said I try to hold everybody. What you said, liable or
accountable.
And hold them to follow.
We should hold each other accountable.
And the problem is,
no matter what job we do.
Tyler Green, admit to me, why the state and county don't follow the federal laws? That means less money for split in the pie with everybody else.
If you can prove that in court,
You know what I mean? That's RICO already. Yeah. But just so you guys know, the ATF, they're watching because of this scene over here, ATF.
Well, that's a good thing.
Because I told them how I called up KPD for police report on gunshots.
When was that?
That was bad over here, Luke. The kind.
When was the last time?
A couple months ago or what?
The only one I got on police call was from when you came. The other ones, these fuckers don't like give me shit.
Yeah,
when this guy came, they gave me one, they wrote it on one piece of paper. The other cops, they hop in the car, dig, even after I tell them I need the police report number.
So
I can tell they said backing them.
Our lieutenant in this area, Kauai district,
yeah.
Scott Kauai. You know,
yeah, I talked with him and Nagahisa.
Nagahisa is a lieutenant, a legal lieutenant. So what you can do is you can talk to Scott, Lieutenant Kauai. He's at the Army, well, we're temporarily at the Kapal Base, 821-1921.
But it's getting so bad, I like to get my own gun. You know what I mean?
All I can say
is, like, shoot, I like get my own and fire back. Right. You know what I mean?
Nobody, you know what I mean? We're not. Once again, we're talking about fighting each other.
Since I've been on this Coco Palms trip, Luke, I seen them get raided 3-4 times, and the scene is still there. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know the last one was it Shy? Yeah. Shy Raburo. There's a fourth one I've seen since I've been here. And every time they come, you know what they do? They ask me best way for sneak in to go raid them. I tell them, go by my other camp, by the Terra Patch, by the fish pond. And the last time they raid Shy and AJ, they went through my camp.
And you was there?
Huh? I was over there. They went through my air, so that's why I trip. They know I stay on the land. You know what I mean? These guys ask me about these guys. You know what I mean?
So you know that for us, it's not a personal thing.
Yeah,
it's not. And so when we get put in a position of it is a personal thing, most of our, or I can speak for myself, my opinion is like, hey, hang on. I knew it was nonsense in diapers, bro. It's not against me and him. It's not against my kids.
Yeah.
It's not. We should be uniting. We should be coming together, whether we agree or not. We can come together.
I'm not against nobody's kids, uncle. Nobody. Not even Tyler Green's. Because he told me I taking food off a table for his kids. Fuck, I felt bad. You know what I mean? Even though he's not from here.
Yeah, and that's the intent. So if you have that intent, keep that there.
Just kind of use that entrance for now until everything gets set up over here.
Yeah, we're not gonna pass through that side.
Sound good, okay.
Thank you,
but I'm gonna bring this issue up at the police commission this month. Because the stuff I showed you guys, they're on them already. So like my argument right now is actually up to be heard in the police commission.
Thursday?
The Thursday on the end of this month.
Take it easy, bye. Alright, I see you guys.
Sorry, cuz. Kalamai.
Yeah. Alright, thank you guys.
Kalamai.
Yeah.
Kalamai, Uncle Herb. Kalamai.
Hey, I only for the Kia, Kalamai.
Kalamai.
Mahalo, Herb. Great day, bro.
So Noah, what are you guys clearing?
The burials. I can show you a picture of the federal thing. This is from the case study for the Wailua DOT.
Okay. The Wailua Department of Transportation.
Yep. So in here you can see the triangle is categorized as burial, and these two yellows is considered historic properties. You can see the many historic properties in the area. Right now we're on the burial. We're on this triangle right here.
Okay.
I'll zoom up, look.
Yeah.
We're on this triangle, this burial. And in the Coco Palms project, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 5 barrels within Coco Palms project boundaries, and we're cleaning this one right now.
Okay, that sounds good. And I'm just gonna look closer. So you're cleaning burials. Do you know who's buried here?
I was told by my family could be this bunch of women who rebelled against the chiefs and the government. Their husbands. I guess there was a time in Kauai when the women were getting real mistreated, and a bunch of them actually turned into assassins and killed their husband, the chiefs, and everything.
Wow.
And I heard they eventually got hunted down and killed, and they was buried over here. Something like that.
Okay. All right. And then my understanding is maybe even you guys try to get the lease for this land, right? This is state land. Maybe
This one we're on is state land, yes.
And so that can right now the lease is up, no?
Yeah.
So okay. So thank you so much. Anything else you want the public to know? I came out here.
Yeah, I want the public to know that we're here under first of all, they claim this is the state of Hawaii, and if this is the state of Hawaii, this is America, and they're supposed to uphold American U.S. laws. So we're here under First Amendment, U.S. Constitution, freedom of religion, and yeah, that's what we're here under right now. Since this is supposedly state of Hawaii and state of Hawaii is America, we're here under American U.S. laws, freedom of religion, First Amendment, U.S. Constitution.
Okay, and where are we at again? This is Wailuanuiahoano.
Yeah, we're in Wailuanuiahoano, known as Wailua Kai, the lower area of Wailua near the ocean. And we're here with our kahuna and our tribal historic preservation officer over here, cousin, uncle.
Yeah, today I'm here in support of the NHOs involved over here.
Native Hawaiian Organization.
Native Hawaiian organizations at the THPO. I haven't received my badge.
Tribal Historic
Tribal
Police.
Historic Preservation Officer, or I'm a Konohiki. My royal patent is 4885-6642 as a Konohiki. I'm here on behalf on the NHOs of the Wailuanuiahoano area. As the Wailuanuiahoano area is a TCP, which is
Tribal.
traditional cultural property.
Okay.
So these are filed within the Wailua case study. A bunch of us are in the memorandum of agreements and understandings with all the different departments, including state and federal and the police department, and most of all the DLNR as a tribal historic preservation officer. Okay. So sometimes there's a little confusion and miscommunication, and like it just creates tension that's not needed. So today it was actually a good day. We had some of our family that showed up who caretake other places and are caregivers also for other places, especially in the Coconut Grove. And me as a THPO, as a Tribal Historic Preservation Officer, or Konohiki, that's my job to work with all the NHOs. Yeah, and one of the things that we're here is we're protecting this burial site. Of course, you guys probably seen it on the map.
We'll look again.
Okay.
Can we hold this where it doesn't have the lights on
Okay,
it?
let's try our best for those of
There
at
we are.
home. Okay.
All right.
So as you can see, the legend over there, project area, all these different things. This is the federal map of Wailuanuiahoano of the TCP. This you can find in their records. That's the burial site. I'm a tribal historic preservation officer, traditional religious cultural practitioner under the Department of Interior.
What are these little lines? Oh, those are houses?
These are old boundaries and stuff. But then you'll see all the burials, which is a triangle. So we're right here in that property. And as a tribal historic preservation officer, who works in good faith with the state and all the different agencies, I thought it was actually a really good thing that we somewhat had not really a confrontation, but we kind of gathered here, you know.
And the police
especially-
came.
And the police came, and they're very good, brought us too.
I was called in as a legal observer, so I came,
okay.
and then it seems like they were being very respectful,
Well,
and you
you
guys
know,
were having a conversation.
Yeah, we're having a conversation, and what it is a miscommunication between the Kanakas. And so now we are, you know, we kind of like talk story. We had a little kuka because, you know, we need to know who is working where, and we're not trying to shout out anybody. For me, we're not trying to block any of the Hawaiians from their work and take away their livelihood. I'm in the same situation myself, as I've been in the flood in Wainiha, and the whole thing is, you know, just coming together as Ohana and Kanaka. And I feel like today was a big step where the Kanakas can work together and communicate with each other, and you know, inform each other when they're going to be doing certain pursuits, as well as on the land, and TCPs, which is traditional cultural properties.
And so, did the Kanaka call the police?
I'm not too sure, but I think yeah, they had a complaint. They made a complaint. If that was you know it, but off of my understandings, because I was cleaning, and I came and I seen there was you know, we had some visitors, but yes, they had a complaint, so they came because of a car that came in, or of a truck, and how they accessed you know, the property. So all those things were all cleared up, you know. And we're all good with each other, and you know, the Kanakas now can communicate for future you know, curating and setting up future caregiving for the Aina. And I think it was a good day today. Now we know who we have to talk with, and you know, and future plan things and inform each other, so everyone's you know, aware of what's going on.
So, in general, you're here to make sure that these burial sites don't get somehow lost in the whole process under trees. Will there be other burial sites that'll be worked on?
There are many stuff that we're working on. We're especially here today. You know, we had a spiritual calling to be here, and then we have you know, volunteers who were able to drop their time and their jobs to be here. But we're here, you know, to expose this, as we also are taking some documents and information to the state and federal levels and international levels of court.
So it sounds like you're working within the system as much as possible, and still yet continuing to do what you know.
Yeah,
to
we
be the
still
right
do.
thing.
That's, you know, our position and our affiliation and our responsibility as our positions and who we are. You know, it doesn't really stop us from tending to the burial as Kanaka. You know, it's a lot of things going on at the same time. But when you filter out everything, it's really simple. It's called unification of our people, the Kanakas, as we stick together and work things out, kuka kuka, and we save our sacred sites, and most of all, save our people.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Aloha. All right. So here we are.